And it actually feeling like spring. We're talking about all the trends to help you make that transition from what you wear to your skin to your home. And here with the lowdown is Jody Mayers, the resident stylist for Ridgedale Center in Minnetonka. Thanks for being here.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
Such an exciting time just to freshen up everything.
It feels great outside. It feels great. So we just wanted to give you some easy tips for bringing spring indoors.
Okay.
So we want to talk wardrobe, beauty, and home.
Okay.
And primarily the trends. Like, what are we seeing? How can people transition? Just like you said. So let's start with wardrobe. Now that it's nice out, I think people want to get outside. There's no reason why we can't have function and fashion when it comes to clothes, especially with our athleisure wear. So I'd like to start with Athleta at Ridgedale.
Okay.
Corin and her daughter Harlow are here representing them. So they have women's wear and they also have a line called Athleta Girl. And I love this because it is both fashionable and functional. There's a couple of key trends here. We're seeing color block for sure in the wardrobe. We're seeing a lot of the pastels, primarily the lavender color is a big trend.
If I looked like that, I would wear that outfit.
And there's some very thoughtful details here too. I want to point out what's on Corin's leg there. They have kind of that meshing detail running down the side of her leg, and that's just for maximum airflow, so it keeps the pants nice and breathable. And her daughter Harlow is wearing a two-piece swim set, and tie-dye is coming back. We're seeing a ton of tie-dye. So I think that's awesome. It's very wearable for her. She can swim. The top is reversible.
Go right to the restaurant afterwards, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so just some really nice pieces there.
Okay.
Then moving over into Evereve. A camo is one of those patterns that I feel like people think of for fall, along with animal prints and plaids. These prints are actually continuing strong through spring as well. So use those camo pieces to transition.
Okay.
It is a neutral and it goes great with these bright pops of color, but I really want to talk about the little sweater under the jacket as well, because we're seeing a lot of these looser weaves, kind of the crochets and the fishnets and some of those kinds of things. So it's lighter weight, it's easy to transition, and when you can, throw a little pop of color. I mean, yellow springs or screams spring.
It sure does. She's got the shoes on too to match. That's awesome.
They're great in accessories.
Very cool.
Moving to beauty, our skin has to look great too, right? So we're trying to get all of that dull, old skin off. The first thing I want to talk about here is from New Reflections at Ridgedale. This is a skin refiner. I call it your at-home peel. All you have to do twice a week is rub it in just like you would a soap of some kind, and then rinse it off with warm water. It doesn't need to sit on, but you're going to find right away that you're exposing your skin.
Okay.
Hydrating, here from Sephora, again, twice a day, morning and night. Eye cream should have its own regimen. Lip should have its own regimen. If you can get a little color pop in there, same thing.
You bet.
Moving to home, bring in some of those greens from outside. Pottery Barn is known for a lot of their faux plants, succulents and whatnot. You're seeing the same trends in home. The pastels, fringe, a little bit of pop of color, those woven effects, right? And cravings, spring, summer cravings. I mean, I don't know about you, but margaritas, barbecue, ice cream.
All year round.
Definitely head into Williams-Sonoma and see their signature spices and rubs. And I mean, these are, when you're entertaining and having friends over, this is just a nice little extra touch that you can do.
Awesome. All wonderful ideas. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. You can find these spring styles and wellness trends at care11.com, and we will be right back.
Thank you.